6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. He does that again here. They should be winners.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. QB sneak coming. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
He'll pass it this time. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Another Raiders first down. A gain of 26 yards.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Giving this to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, Raiders.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is Gentine on second. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. That's going to be third down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up fourth and long. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. That's a nice kick to begin his game, and make sure an impressive opening drive doesn't come away empty-handed.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's most tooled-up quarterbacks, Brock. He's trying to reach a new ceiling here in year 3. Anthony Richardson.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The presence of those tight ends worked both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On the ground, E.J. Giddens gets it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Taylor now up the middle. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Come on. 18, Pioneer. Viking, 18. Hey, Smash.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Zone read, they'll get it to Gentine. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They'll work against the blitz. Finds him over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
They give left side to Genty. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Here's a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And they'll take over, facing a 6-0 deficit. 1st and 10 from the 32. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Finds his fullback. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, now Richardson. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Jeremy Tinn has got it. And the Raiders get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a gift to Genty. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
19 Tigers.
They'll throw it here on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Set. Rambo lady.
Again to throw on second. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Jency does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Jency again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders bump the lead up to 13 points.
Colts, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Colts ready to take the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break.
Cup night. Tag. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions. Warriors 17. Ready up.
To the air on this first down. Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Liking 18. No.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
65 catch. Let's go now.
Richardson now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Richardson on third. Lasers this one deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last two drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now. He's going to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throwing from the gun. Finds his man over the middle. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
2-yard gain.
The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Colts.
So a 2-score game here at the... And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Now a toss play. Taylor. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. And Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
He was taken down.
Okay, the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors 70. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
19 Lions.
Now Richardson on 4th down. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They're going for it. Here's Richardson. Warren's got it. Complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Jeremy Chin.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain.
Okay, ready?
And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready?
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ready?
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Taylor again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because this ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
He's got it. Complete to Downs. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? Ready?
Taylor is in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Gentry. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Second down now, 7 to go.
Tag! Back to 60! Back to 60!
Brought in by his back here. It's Gentry. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. 1st down, play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That's not going to help in that decision at all.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. 7-5. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Check smash, check smash. 65 catch, 65 catch. Ready?
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go. 18, Bradley, 868.
3rd and long for him here. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
He tossed to Taylor, headed left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down, Colts.
50.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready?
Play fake, it's Richardson. Looking to his fullback now. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Offense is set, first and 10.
That's another Colts first down.
A give, left side to Taylor. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. Cougar 19.
Richardson back to throw. He's got it at the 5. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Colts 14, Raiders 13. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Laube with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Receiver in motion, he's headed right. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Raiders trail by just 1. About set, this is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
He'll throw it. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A pick up of 34 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. We've set it down from 37.
A A gain of 34 yards.
Back to throw.
First down.
It's a screen play to Genty. And he's tackled for a short gain. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And that means third down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And up. Oh no, the ball is loose. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. He'll look to throw it. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Genty will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And unable to connect on that throw, so they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it over the final seconds here. So the newly found lead stays where it is, and now I'd expect to see them just boot this away and prevent any type of return.
Yeah, this is what you love, a kicker with a big old leg. Don't even let them return it. The squib kick can be dangerous. I think that was the play, Kate, like 20 years ago. But the QBs today and how quickly they move the ball, just send this one through the end zone.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Drop down. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60. Ready.
Here he is to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18. Hey. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. It's downfield. He's got it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. Riggs. Buffalo 18.
To throw, Richardson. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Ready.
And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And there was no